It's Yuri and Miss Molly from the Roy Hyatt Environmental Center. Welcome back. We're going to learn all about reptiles today. Let's get ready. Most of you know me, but let me introduce my friend Yuri. Yuri's a Eurymastix lizard. He's from the desert areas of North Africa, the Middle East, parts of Asia, and India. They live in rocky areas basking on rocks and digging burrows up to 10 feet long. Eurymastix lizards have spiny tails, which they swiftly swing back and forth for protection, giving predators a painful swat. Ouch, that sounds like that would hurt. Sounds like a dinosaur to me with those spikes on their tails. No need to worry though. Yuri is our friend. Yuri is here today to help me teach you all about reptiles. Well, reptiles have 5 characteristics. Reptiles have scales that cover their skin. Reptiles are egg-laying animals. Reptiles also breathe oxygen out of the air using their lungs. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals. And finally, reptiles have a spine, which makes them a vertebrate. Can everybody say that? Vertebrate. Let me hear you. Excellent job. We'll talk more about these 5 characteristics as we go through this lesson. Hey, did you know reptiles have very thin, very fragile skin, and it's easily damaged? They have scales covering their skin to help them protect this fragile skin. Their scales protect them from predators, from the sun's harmful rays like we use sunscreen, as well as from getting scratched while scurrying all around. Scales also keep their body moist and healthy, as well as helping them to be camouflaged. Here's a fun fact. Reptiles shed their skin. Reptiles like snakes can shed their skin all at once, while other reptiles, like turtles, might shed their skin one scute at a time. And then other reptiles will shed their skin in patches. Reptiles also lay eggs. It doesn't matter if they spend most of their life in the water or on the land. All reptiles lay their eggs on the land. And most reptile eggs are very soft and leathery, like you see in this picture. Now here's a fun fact about reptile eggs. For some reptiles, like sea turtles, the temperature of the egg will determine if the hatchling will be a male or a female. So the warmer eggs are going to be females, and the cooler eggs are going to be males. Wow, that's really cool. Or is it warm? Reptiles not only have scales and lay eggs, but they also have lungs and breathe oxygen out of the air, just like we do. Aquatic reptiles may spend most of their life in the water, but when they need to breathe, they have to come to the surface, lift their head out of the water, and take a big, deep breath of air, just like us, before they go back down under the water. Now, this is a funny fun fact. Some aquatic turtles can breathe through their cloaca, or rear end. Now, that's weird. They do this in the winter months when they go into brumation. Brumation is a kind of hibernation. Can you think of an animal that hibernates? Reptiles are also cold-blooded animals, or ectothermic. This means that their internal or inside temperature changes with the air or water temperature that's all around them. So on a really hot day, their inside temperature gets really hot, and they've got to figure out how to cool down. So maybe they'll go in the shade or jump in the water. Now, on a really cold day, their inside temperature gets really cold, brr, and they've got to figure out how to warm up, like maybe laying in the sun. fun fact. Reptiles don't have to eat multiple times a day like warm-blooded animals. They don't even have to eat once a day. Some snakes can go 3 months without eating at all. Wow, that's incredible. This is Pickles. Pickles is a ball python, and Pickles goes months without eating every single year. That's amazing. The last characteristics of reptiles is that they have a spine, which makes them a vertebrate. Everybody say vertebrate, vertebrate. Good job. All animals with inside skeletons have spines, and if they have a spine, they are considered vertebrates. Can you say it again? Nice job. Yes, all reptiles are vertebrates, even snakes. Here's a fun fact. Turtles have shells, but they also have spines. Their spines are attached or fused to the inside of the turtle shell. This means they can never, ever take their shell off. Just like you can't take your spine off. Their shell is a bone, and just like your bones grow with you, their shells grow as they grow. We've learned about the 5 characteristics of reptiles, but did you know that there's 4 small groups in that big group that we call reptiles? The first is the crocodilian group. It includes the alligators and the crocodiles. We also have the turtle group, and in the turtle group we've got turtles, tortoises, and terrapins. Then there's that group that we call the lizard group, and finally, the last group of reptiles is the snake group. We're going to learn more about each of these groups of reptiles in future videos. All right, that's our lesson for today. Next time, we'll be learning all about the crocodilian group. That's our alligators and crocodiles. Now, my challenge for you today is to pick your favorite reptile and draw a picture of it. And then on the back of the page, let's write the characteristics, the 5 characteristics we learned about today of reptiles. Now this is Yuri and Molly signing off. Goodbye for now. We'll see you next time.